So, we've got two different sets from completely different years here. The Creeper Mine and the Mine. They're both really awesome sets, and I think that they're really good and should go against each other. You ready? Let's go. So, to start us off, I'm going to be doing a quick overview of each of the sets. The Mine is also really cool, and has those bridges. It's like layers, so you go from the overworld all the way down to the deeps of the mine where you find rarer ores. I love how they've done that as well. It has ladders, it has play features such as where the TNT can explode. It has minecart track and everything. That's just awesome, but there's a few inaccuracies in the minecart track with the ramp. But also the fact that it's modular makes it super cool as well, because you can take each part apart and then make it into different mines, which I think is awesome because that just adds that creativity on top. And I think that's just something that LEGO Minecraft requires from more nowadays. And just how they've made it is really smart and really good for how they can make play features like different scenes on each of the levels, and how it's just little rooms on each part. I love this set, so let's move on to the Creeper Mine. Now the Creeper Mine is also to do with a cave. It also has a minecart track, but it's more like the entrance to the abandoned mineshaft. I myself have the two attached just to make it so it looks even cooler. The Creeper Mine does not have that modular feature, which I think it could do more from, but it does have a play feature where you can put gold into the head of the creeper, and then it goes down this little dispenser thing, which I think is super cool, and then it dispenses out into the minecart with the chest. That's awesome. Also, you can make the minecart track explode at the front, and it's just a lot of combinations of different biomes, such as mesa, desert, and then you have the cave. And that's pretty cool. I think it could feel a little bit more complete because it kind of ends where the creeper is. That's kind of annoying. And also, the creeper isn't really possible to build in the game. I tried it myself. I don't think you can do it. The way that they've made the eyes is just not really possible to do. But I think it's still an awesome set, and all the features and everything just make it really fun and really cool. And next we're going to go for piece count. Now the obvious winner of this one is the Mine. The Mine has quite a lot more pieces, by around 100 pieces. It's quite a big set, so it's quite hard to beat. It's really close to 1,000. It's just got around 80 pieces to go, and then it'd be 1,000. I think the piece count was quite good for the Mine, as it was one of their first sets, so it was quite impressive to have such a big set. The Creeper Mine is around 800 pieces, but it's still a really fun build, and I think they'll probably get around the same build time. If not, the Mine might be just a little bit longer. I think they're both super cool builds though, and they are around the same piece count, but the Mine wins this one, so it's 1-0 to the Mine. Next up is minifigures. Both of them have kind of similar minifigures, but I think the winner of this one might actually go to the Creeper Mine. The Creeper Mine has just some really cool minifigures like the Husk, which is exclusive to the set. I really like the Husk and how they did it. It's really accurate to the game, so that's kind of what rules it over the Mine. Just the way that they have the Husk makes it just amazing, and I love this set. As well as the new skin, which was a blacksmith. I think that's also really cool that they added that, because that means that we get another skin in it, and everything like that just makes it a really cool set for minifigures, especially that Husk. That Husk is an amazing minifigure, and I think they did it really, really well. And now we're going to go for displayability. Now, both of these sets are super displayable, with the Mine being really, really tall, and that makes it quite cool, as well as the Creeper Mine being quite tall as well, but it's also quite wide, and has that minecart entrance, which is always cool. I think, though, the winner of this one would probably be the Mine. I think just the way it's designed makes it kind of more displayable because of how big it is. The way that you can make different scenes on the bridges and all the different areas, as well as the big minecart track, just makes it awesome. But when you display them together, put the Creeper Mine in front as the entrance to the minecart, and then you could put the Mine behind, like as the Mine itself, I think that's the awesome way to display it. I think the Mine itself is a little bit more displayable, but the Creeper Mine is close behind because it is the entrance of the Mine. So they're quite close, but I think the Mine just wins over that little bit, as well as being an older set, so it's a bit more of a collector's material. And now we're going to go for overall looks. Both these are really cool sets for overall looks, and I think it might actually go to the Creeper Mine. I know that the Mine won displayability for being like a collector's material and being really big, but the Creeper Mine just has that creeper which looks quite cool next to the entrance. I think that's like just a cool feature, and also the way that you can actually see when all the gold goes down the back in that little pinball machine kind of thing, I think that makes it even cooler. So that makes it 2-2. So we're going to have a tiebreaker here. both of these sets are amazing. Both of them have lots of pieces, are really big, but which one will come out on top between the two? I think it's going to go to the mine. The mine just has that special thing where you have it going down in the layers to get the deeper ores. It's one of the first Lego Minecraft sets, so it always feels quite special and it's quite a collector's material. It's really large and has some quite cool minifigures, as well as that minecart track just being a little bit more something than the creeper mine has, which is just going around the side. But the creeper mine is close behind the mine, and I think they're both super awesome sets, and this was a very close tie. So, that was the creeper mine versus the mine. The mine came out on top by a tad, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all next time.